Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Joanne and I thought for my first video of 2024, I kind of do an update in regards to my plans for this year, as well as an updated handbag SLG wish list, as well as providing some comments and updates in regards to my last wish list video, and kind of just the direction of the channel and all those sorts of things. So starting off, I am going to kind of go back to my last wish list video and comment on the bags that I mentioned there, as well as kind of updates in terms of if I did pick up anything, which I did, and also kind of ties into what my thoughts are for this year as well. So one of the bags that I did end up picking up from that last wish list video was the Coach Hobo Crossbody. So here it is, and it was the one with the black hardware, so black on black, and it is in the cross grain leather. And this one is so versatile, and I've actually been using it a ton since I picked it up. So this was a fantastic buy, and I'm really glad that I did pick this up from my wish list. And I think that was pretty much honestly the only piece that I did end up picking up from that video. So a couple of the other bags that I mentioned was one from Ghani as well as another one from APC. Both of those brands I'm still really interested in maybe picking up a bag eventually, but at this moment I don't think I am going to pick up any from them. Of course, if there is something that comes along the way that really catches my eye, I'm definitely open to trying both of those brands out. They've definitely piqued my interest. And of course, another one that I had on that wish list was a Polene bag. So it was, I believe, the Nod or the Node, I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce it, and I specifically wanted it in the nice kind of like tan yellow color. I think it was either called Wheat or Oat. However, I ended up actually pre-ordering a different bag from Polene, and heads up, there was actually a huge price increase across their bags. Although, funny enough, I don't think it did affect the Node. So I think that one was the same price as before, if I'm not mistaken, but I believe for all their other bags, or at least the majority of their bags, it did go up. So I'm happy that I did end up making a pre-order because I did get it at the price before the increase in January. And so when that comes in, I will do a whole video on that, and also I think a few more videos on the brand itself as well as the two other bags that I have. So stay tuned for those. But going back to why I didn't pick up the Nod or the Node in the end, based off of like the limited videos that had been out at the time, and there really weren't too many. There were some photos and a limited number of videos, but not a lot of reviews or anything like that. But for the ones that I did find, I noticed that in some cases there would be like a little bit of wrinkling on the leather by the zipper opening, and that kind of irritated me, and I wasn't 100% sure I'd be happy with that. And then the more I looked at the bag, I think it was a little bit too boxy and structured for me, and I was a little bit afraid that I might regret purchasing that bag. It's also a little bit more expensive. Well, not anymore with the price increase, but at the time it was definitely a lot more expensive than a lot of their other bags. So happy that I did end up going with the pre-order for a different bag, and I'm excited to share that with you. As for Songmont, I didn't end up picking a bag from them, but I am still very interested in picking up something from them. I've been eyeing a couple of their other bags as well, so who knows what we'll see. I did notice, of course, that they did have some pretty good sales, I think around the Black Friday and holiday time, so that will honestly likely wait until the very end of the year unless they do have some sort of other sale as well. So besides that though, really I think the rest of my wish list, if I'm not mistaken, was honestly just kind of mentions about some brands like Fendi and some of their bags that they did come out with, and I still love a lot of those different brands and looking at the bags that come out. However, I'm really not in the market to purchase them. Last year I did pretty good in scaling down some of my bag purchases in comparison at least to 2022 and 2021, around the rate I was purchasing prior to me starting my YouTube channel. So we'll see how 2024 unfolds. I really want to kind of stay with a low buy, if you want to use a term, and really focus on purchasing bags that I really like, and I think even less than 2023 would be my goal. I didn't actually count how many bags that I did purchase, but it wasn't too many, so I was pretty happy with myself for 2023. But I think this year, and kind of this is now in terms of my wish list for 2024, I really don't have anything in mind in terms of like a specific bag, especially any new bags at this point. But But something that I kind of want to focus more on is picking up probably some more vintage pieces, and definitely ones from the secondhand market. So in the past, I've purchased some amazing pieces. So including SLGs, I've purchased this Louis Vuitton Lila wallet. I have a video on this, and it's one of my favorite wallets. I got so much good use out of it last year after I purchased it. So something like this, you can find some really amazing wallets that are discontinued, no longer made, and the quality of them are really great. And if you just hunt around, sometimes you can find some in really fantastic condition for such a great price as well. So I think in terms of SLGs, I'm trying to hold off on purchasing new ones, but I do have one in mind, but it is a secondhand vintage piece. Not too vintage, not as vintage as this, but definitely an older piece from Louis Vuitton. So if I do eventually get that up, I will definitely, of course, do a video on that. And that kind of goes along the same lines with bags as well. So something that I did purchase in the past as well is this awesome little Louis Vuitton Truce makeup pouch, I think it's called. And I'm actually going to do a video in terms of my favorite bag hacks or ways to kind of save money on these more higher end pieces. But this is going to be in that video, and it's one of them. It's one of my most used, really like small, almost mini sized bags, and it's so convenient. It's such good quality in my opinion, and I'm pretty happy with the price that I did pay for this. And I think in terms of what they have on the market at this point, this is exactly what I wanted, and they didn't have something quite comparable. And especially with the, again, the multiple price increases for across all brands really, especially though for these higher end luxury pieces, I think the prices are a little bit crazy for me, and I do not foresee myself picking up anything brand new at this point. Who knows though, because maybe something will pique my interest, so I'm never gonna say never, but at this point in time, I really don't see myself purchasing anything from like Fendi, Louis Vuitton, or any of those kind of brands. So we'll see for now. I don't have anything in mind for my wish list for Coach at this point, but we'll see as it moves further down the line in terms of what they release, because I do find they release a ton of different pieces throughout the year. So I think the rate that brands are also releasing things are a little bit crazy. So I mean, maybe something will come up throughout the year and I will really want to make that purchase. But as of now, that's kind of my wish list. So I don't know if it really counts as a wish list. But actually, on kind of the same vein of vintage, one of the brands that I'm actually really eyeing for like a vintage bag is definitely Celine. I saw some in some coated canvas that I thought was really nice. And so I may pick up one of those this year. But yeah, so that's kind of my wish list, and kind of the direction of my channel, I'm really not sure. I think I'm gonna continue kind of doing these reviews and updates in terms of like wish list and my collection and all that sort of thing. I really enjoy doing these videos for you and really hope that they're helpful. That's why I really love doing like my review videos, is because I think it's quite helpful for others, especially if they're looking to purchase that exact same bag or maybe a similar style or even something from that brand that I am reviewing. At least for myself, I'm always looking for review videos when I'm about to purchase something, so I find a lot of value in it as well, and I hope you do too. So along that same vein in regards to like my channel and everything like that, I cannot believe that I'm nearing 1,000 subscribers. That is amazing to me. I know very small in the grand scheme of things and to a lot of other channels, but I really appreciate those that have subscribed and those that are continuing to watch my videos. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I guess the reason I started this channel anyways to begin with is because I've been a long time YouTube lover. I watch YouTube all the time, so I watch a lot of videos. I would be scared to see how many watch hours I've accumulated throughout all the years. I think I started watching YouTube in 2009, I want to say. I think that's actually when this channel was created, or my account. And yeah, throughout all those years, I've kind of shifted in categories of what videos that I've really been enjoying, and I found that I really wanted to share, you know, with the community and with everyone my interest in bags, and also kind of, I guess in that sense, a lot of ways to save money and my honest feedback and reviews, because I think it would be helpful to people, either help them with their purchasing decision and whatnot. And if you're still here, thank you so much. I know I think I kind of rambled a little bit in terms of everything. As always, thank you so much for subscribing, watching my videos. I really appreciate it. I hope this year is better than 2023, and I hope you all have an amazing day, night, wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next video.